Cunha shows his true colors. Why United's new number 10 made the perfect first impression. What does it take to win over Manchester United fans before you even kick a ball? For Matheus Cunha, it was as simple as showing up early to work. While most new signings would be enjoying their summer break after international duty, United's new number 10 made a statement that has already got fans excited. When the first group of players returned to Carrington on Monday morning, Cunha was there despite having every right to take extra time off. This small gesture might seem insignificant, but it tells us everything we need to know about United's newest Brazilian star. Sometimes the best signings are the ones who show their character before they even step onto the pitch. A dream come true at Carrington. Picture the scene at United's training ground on Monday morning. Players arriving back after their summer breaks, getting reacquainted with teammates, and the familiar buzz of a new season beginning. Among them was Matheus Cunha, officially a Manchester United player for the first time. The 26-year-old Brazilian forward was greeted warmly by his new teammates in the training ground canteen. After months of speculation and transfer talks, he was finally there, wearing United training gear and ready to start his Old Trafford journey. But here's what made this moment special. Cunha didn't have to be there. 8 United players had been on international duty in June, including Cunha himself, who played in both of Brazil's World Cup qualifiers. The club had given all these players permission to return later in the week, specifically on Thursday. Yet there was Cunha, arriving at Carrington with the first group of players. He was the only international who chose to report early. That decision speaks volumes about his attitude and commitment to his new club. The significance of the number 10 shirt. When United announced that Cunha would wear the famous number 10 shirt, it sent a clear message about their expectations for the Brazilian. This isn't just any squad number. It's a shirt that carries weight and history at Old Trafford. Previous number 10s at United include some legendary names. Wayne Rooney made this shirt his own during his peak years at the club. Before him, players like Ruben van Nistelrooy wore it with distinction. Even in recent years, Marcus Rashford has worn this number with pride. For Cunha to be given this shirt shows that United believe he can be a key player, not just another squad member. It's a vote of confidence from the club and a responsibility that he seems ready to embrace. The fact that he chose to report early for training while wearing this new number suggests he understands the expectations that come with it. Number 10s at United are expected to be leaders, both on and off the pitch. From Wolves to United, a journey of ambition. Let's take a step back and look at how Cunha ended up at Old Trafford. His journey from Wolverhampton Wanderers to Manchester United is a story of ambition and belief in his own ability. At Wolves, Cunha was a key player who helped the club avoid relegation during the second half of the 2024-25 season. He showed his quality in the Premier League and proved he could handle the pressure of fighting for points when it mattered most. But Cunha had bigger dreams. In his first interview as a United player, he made it clear that playing for United had always been his childhood dream. It is the most common phrase that you can say at this moment, but this is the dream come true, he said. What's interesting is his honesty about the decision. He admitted that people outside might not understand his choice, especially given United's struggles in recent seasons. But for him, the decision was easy because of what the club represents. For me, no one else is like United, Cunha explained. Of course, I know it's been a hard season for everyone. I think my decision shows what this club is for me and what I believe this club can be. This isn't just a player looking for a payday or a step up in his career. This is someone who genuinely believes in the club's potential and wants to be part of bringing back the good times. What Cunha brings to United. So what exactly are United getting with their new number 10? Based on his performances at Wolves, Cunha brings several qualities that United have been missing. First, he's a genuine goal threat. During his time at Wolves, Cunha showed he could find the back of the net consistently. He's not just a poacher either, he can create chances for himself and score different types of goals. Second, he's versatile. Cunha can play across the front line, whether as a central striker on the wings or as a support striker. This flexibility will be valuable for Ruben Amorim as he looks to implement his tactical system. Third, he brings experience of the Premier League. Unlike some foreign signings who need time to adapt, Cunha already knows what it takes to succeed in English football. He's faced the physicality, the pace, and the pressure that comes with playing in the Premier League. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, he brings the right mentality. His decision to report early for training shows he's eager to get started and committed to doing whatever it takes to succeed at United. The Diego Leon factor. While much of the focus has been on Cunha, it's worth mentioning that he wasn't the only new signing reporting for training. Diego Leon, the young talent from Cerro Porteño, was also there on Monday morning. Leon represents a different type of signing, a young player with potential who could develop into something special. At just 19 years old, he's seen as one for the future rather than an immediate first-team player. Having both Cunha and Leon report together shows the different approaches United are taking in the transfer market. They're signing established players who can contribute immediately, while also investing in young talent for the future. The fact that both players were welcomed warmly by their new teammates suggests that the squad is embracing the new arrivals. Team chemistry is crucial for success, and these early signs are positive. Preseason plans and expectations. United have mapped out an extensive preseason schedule that will give Cunha plenty of opportunities to show what he can do. The tour includes 5 games, starting with a trip to Sweden to face Leeds United at the Strawberry Arena. After that, United will head to the United States for matches against West Ham, Bournemouth, and Everton. They'll finish their pre-season preparations at Old Trafford with a friendly against Fiorentina, which will see the return of former United goalkeeper David De Gea. For Cunha, the first game against Leeds on Saturday, July 19th, will be particularly special. This will be his unofficial debut for United, his first chance to wear the red shirt in a competitive environment. The match will be shown on MUTV with live coverage on social media, meaning United fans around the world will get their first proper look at their new number 10 in action. The bigger picture under Amorim. Cunha's early return to training also shows his commitment to working under Ruben Amorim. The Portuguese manager has brought a new tactical approach to United, and players need time to understand and adapt to his methods. By reporting early, Cunha is giving himself extra time to learn Amorim's system and build relationships with his new teammates. This could be crucial for his integration into the team when the real action begins. Amorim is known for his attention to detail and his ability to get the best out of attacking players. His system at Sporting CP helped create chances for forwards and allowed creative players to flourish. Cunha's skill set seems perfect for this approach. The fact that Cunha was eager to get started under Amorim suggests he's confident about fitting into the new system. It also shows respect for his new manager and a willingness to put in the extra work needed to succeed. Fan reactions and early impressions. United fans have been quick to praise Cunha's decision to report early for training. Social media has been full of positive comments about his commitment and professionalism. This is exactly the kind of attitude that United fans want to see from new signings. After years of players who seemed more interested in their image than their performances, Cunha's approach is refreshing. The fact that he was the only international player to report early hasn't gone unnoticed. It shows he's different from some other players who might take every opportunity to extend their holidays. United fans are desperate for players who understand what it means to represent the club. Cunha's early actions suggest he might be exactly that type of player. What this means for the season ahead. Cunha's early return to training might seem like a small thing, but it could set the tone for United's entire season. When key players show this level of commitment, it often spreads throughout the squad. If Cunha can maintain this attitude throughout the season, he could become a real fan favorite at Old Trafford. United supporters love players who show they care about the club and are willing to go the extra mile. His decision also shows that he's taking his role as the new number 10 seriously. This is a shirt that comes with expectations, and Cunha seems to understand that. The early signs are that United have signed a player who not only has the ability to perform on the pitch but also the mentality to succeed at a club like United. The road to Arsenal. United's season will officially begin with a home fixture against Arsenal on Sunday, August 17th. This is a big test for any new signing, but particularly for someone wearing the number 10 shirt. By reporting early for training, Cunha is giving himself the best possible chance to be ready for that opening game. The extra time with his teammates and coaching staff could be crucial for his integration into the team. Arsenal away is never an easy fixture, but it's exactly the kind of game where United need their key players to step up. If Cunha can make an impact in that match, it would be the perfect start to his United career. The fact that he's already showing the right attitude in training suggests he'll be ready when the real action begins. Looking beyond the obvious. While Cunha's early return to training is clearly a positive sign, it's worth looking at what this means for the broader culture at United. Under previous managers, there have been questions about player attitudes and commitment. If Cunha can set an example with his professionalism and work ethic, it could influence other players in the squad. Sometimes all it takes is one player showing the right attitude to change the whole team's mentality. This is particularly important for a club like United, where expectations are always high. Players need to understand that representing this club requires a certain level of commitment and professionalism. Cunha's actions in his first week suggest he gets this. If he can maintain this approach throughout the season, he could become more than just a good player, he could become a leader. The international dimension. It's worth noting that Cunha's commitment to United comes despite his involvement with the Brazil national team. He played in both of Brazil's World Cup qualifiers in June, including providing the game-winning assist against Paraguay. Being a regular for Brazil is a huge honor and responsibility. The fact that Cunha was willing to cut short his rest period to report early for United shows where his priorities lie. This balance between international and club commitments will be important throughout the season. United will need Cunha to be at his best for both club and country, and his early actions suggest he's prepared for that challenge. Final thoughts. As United fans settle in for what they hope will be a better season than the last, Cunha's early return to training provides a perfect starting point. It shows the kind of attitude and commitment that has been missing from the club in recent years. The Brazilian's decision to report early might seem small, but it's these details that often make the difference between success and failure at the highest level. United have found a player who not only has the ability to perform but also the mentality to succeed. When Cunha finally runs out at Old Trafford wearing the number 10 shirt, fans will remember this moment. They'll remember that he was eager to get started, that he showed respect for the club and his new teammates, and that he understood what it means to represent Manchester United. Conclusion. Matheus Cunha's first day as a Manchester United player couldn't have gone better. By choosing to report early for training, he showed exactly the kind of commitment and professionalism that United fans have been waiting to see. The Brazilian's decision to be there on day one, despite having the option to take extra time off, sends a clear message about his intentions. He's not just here for a payday or a career move. He's here because he believes in what United can achieve. As the new season approaches, United fans can feel optimistic about their new number 10. He's already showing the right attitude, and if he can translate that into performances on the pitch, he could be exactly what the club needs. The journey from Wolves to United represents more than just a transfer. It's a statement of ambition and belief, and based on his first day at Carrington, Cunha is ready to make that statement count. Sometimes the best signings are the ones who show their character before they even play their first game. In Matheus Cunha, United might just have found one of those players.